critical outs. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 0-2.
Ball one.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. So up next, Anthony Santander. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul out of play.
Ball one. That's a ball.
In the air, right field. Trout settles underneath it. Brings it in. Out number 2. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Just
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
No, he's
and
out.
very nicely done for the out. Top 6, the polar bear, as he was dubbed by his former teammate Todd Frazier. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ball, that's
Carroll,
out.
the next to hit, takes outside.
What do you
Carroll
got?
checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Trout ranges back. Just missed it. One out man at first. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
He was looking
Inside,
for
ball
some
one.
firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
This one in the air center field. McGee has a beat on it. 2 away. And here is Jeremiah Jackson. Down low, it kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Chapman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Man at second. This one in the dirt. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
3-2 now. Set down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Ildemaro Vargas. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. And that one becomes property of the beast. And we are tied. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. In half up to hit.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Good job to fight that one off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Ground ball, Alonso takes it himself. One away, bottom of the 6th. So digging in, Carlos Santana. Ball one, no strikes. Ground ball right side. The tag, and he's out. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Brandon Valenzuela, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. We go to the top of the.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Jhoan Duran.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Duran, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In there at the knees.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Man at second. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A 2-run homer, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 7-5. Now here is Anthony Santander. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Trout now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 down, base is empty. Brandon Valenzuela now at the plate.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 7-5. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Willie McGee.
Willie McGee.
That's outside.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
And there's a foul ball. In the air, left side. Carroll hustling after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 in this one.
Castro.
That one way outside, and that is ball 1.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a ground ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Trout stands in now, looks at that one inside. Castro leads off first with 1 away. And now it's even up.
Ball 2.
Got him swinging. And now the DH, Anthony Santander. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swinging a foul straight back. Tying run at the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights it off, he'll see another. And the 0-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in. Number 25.
Alonso. Now pitching.
Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Rogers.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Ball. Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. So up next, Elly De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Check swing went around, and it's 1-2. Just off the inside edge. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Bottom of the 8th, leading off, number 25. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again.
Now pitching.
Angel Serpa gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Now a pop-up on the infield. Alonso under it. And there's one away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Nope, outside.
The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And that one missing low. Oh, he can't bring it in. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single. One down. Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Hey.
Up the middle. What a stop. There's one. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. We go to the ninth. Now the third baseman, number 8. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Rollie Fingers.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-2. Struck him out looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Round second, digging for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Crow Armstrong jumps out of the way of the first pitch. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Here's the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man.
Yeah.
That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the ninth. And that's bottom 9. Stepping in, number 8. 0-2 now. Happ lays off.
That's inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Got him. One gone here.
At the plate for the move.
Next to hit, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Foul ball.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Ball.
Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Brandon Valenzuela.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. This could end it. Hard ground ball, base knock. So now back to the top of the order. Willie McGee, the next to hit. Trying to bunt his way on. Albies, the underhand flip, and that is the ball game. And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining.